Welcome everybody to the brand new season of Behind Lacrosse. We take a look at the first installment of Behind the Face, where we go into the sport's personality and culture in the game. This week, we take an exclusive look at one of the most popular lacrosse tournaments out there for post-collegiate club players and pro players alike, the 16th Hawaii Lacrosse Invitational. Join Behind Lacrosse on the shores of Waikiki Beach, where lacrosse itself is just an afterthought. Apparently, my ticket out there was just an afterthought, too.
Behind the Face brought to you by Talon Lacrosse, a force of nature. TalonLacrosse.com.
It was just a group of us here, maybe 10 or 15, that we'd throw the ball around down in the park, and eventually said, hey, we met some other people, some friends from Canada that would visit here, Bill Clapperton and some other folks, and said, let's go ahead and invite teams to come out and let's play.
I was one of the founding fathers. We actually had like 6 guys who would come down here and pass the ball around. And from there it just grew, and more people would see us from the streets and then join up, and people just driving by in the cars, you hear them put on the brakes and then just stop and say, oh my God, there's lacrosse. One guy actually just jumped out of his car and just jumped in net out of nowhere. And that's how it was just born.
I moved into Hawaii in 1994. I knew that they had a lacrosse team out here. In fact, that's how I came to know these guys. Instantly had 20 friends. Said, why don't you come out and play in our tournament? Came out the first year, and now we're coming back here not only as players still. I think this is my 10th year, but now we're also a sponsor and a vendor. So kind of coming full circle.
This is our 9th year, I think, here. We absolutely love this. Everybody, thinking about this all year, trying to save a little money to get over here.
This is my 7th year in a row at the Hawaii Invitational Tournament. I've played for about 5 years. The last couple of years I've been coaching the Crease Monkeys. And one of the things that's very evident when you come here is how much of a, like a family this tournament is. The guys from Hawaii invite you in as they would if they were having a private party at their house.
The best part about this tournament is the venue. First and foremost, there's no place more beautiful than this, and at the same time play the greatest game in the world. I just can't picture a better marriage of concepts.
You can't beat it. This is my 3rd year coming to tournaments. The team's been coming out 3 years, so I love it. You go surfing every morning. I mean, you can't beat it. Then come play lacrosse. It's like the most fun in the world.
Well, crazy that you get to come out to a place like this to do something you love. So, I mean, it's kind of a double hit. You get to do, what I like doing, just about as much as anything in life, playing lacrosse. And you get to come out with a good group of guys. And you get to come to a place never been to Hawaii before, but I make a point to come back now.
5-hour flight, get off the plane, throw on your sandals, play some lacrosse. It's a really great experience so far. The girls are really enjoying it.
This is awesome. Like in Canada right now, it's like 32 degrees and like raining or snowing. And here, I mean, it's just gorgeous. And surfing, beach, scooters, and you get to play lacrosse.
It's a tough place. The water's freezing. You hate lying on the beach. It's terrible. But I'm really enjoying it. It's great to be out here. One of the most beautiful places in the world, and there's lots of good people, and it's a great party. It's awesome.
There are a ton of watch list players and nominees like Brett Hughes from Virginia, Jack Reed from Massachusetts. There are finalists, Sean Morris from Massachusetts, 2-time finalist, and Kyle Harrison, 2005 winner, 3-time finalist.
It's a great experience. It's fun. It's competitive, which is good. And playing against guys that have played in the MLL for years is good experience for me and everyone else out here.
It's great. I've actually been sponsoring this tournament for about 5 years now. And every year, I mean, it's a great opportunity for all the MLO guys to get out here after the season. Most of the good tournaments are during the summertime, so we don't get to play in them. And obviously, I mean, you look around this venue, it doesn't get much better than this.
This is the biggest chance any of us will probably get to ever play lacrosse at a level like this, and you step on the field with some pros, and going back home to New York someday and being like, hey guys, all the high school boys, alumni game or something, and be like, I played with the pros.
It's unbelievable. He's sitting here playing, some kids from Japan and talking to Harry. Harry's the guy who runs the Crease Monkey team, and I was supposed to go out to Japan, but I didn't make the trip, and he brought back a jersey from, I think it was Kaido, Japan or something like that. And a kid sent me his jersey, and he said he used to watch me play my freshman year at school. and he used to wear my number, and just kids all the way over in, you know, in Japan, I have no idea, you know, thousands of miles away.
I'm just so surprised at how, like, internationally, like, it's not even in the Midwest usually, like, women's lacrosse, nobody really plays it except East Coast, and now it's starting on the West Coast, so it's crazy to me that it's international, and that these girls can actually play, they know the, like, and they're fast, so it's impressive.
This tournament is a fantastic opportunity for our kids. You know, we don't get a chance to see lacrosse on the mainland except on TV. So here it is live in person, you know, some of the top pros and former college stars, and women's side, just fantastic players.
To see those guys, just looking at them and seeing all the moves they make and just screaming and just going for autographs and just coming to the camps, it really is great for the sport.
We went from about 8 kids up to a little over 200, and we'll probably be knocking on 300 this season here. So it's really challenging us in terms of coaches and referees, and you know, hey, Hawaii's a great place to live. You know, come on out and get involved in the lacrosse program, because we're gonna mushroom here tremendously over the next couple of years.
If you're not out here, you should get out here. It's unbelievable. Playing lacrosse in paradise. The water, you can't see it behind the camera, is about 2 feet away. So I just finished playing a game, and, you know, take a dip in the ocean and, you know, rest up for the next game. So come out here, get out here.
Behind the Face brought to you by Talon Lacrosse, the force of nature. Talon Lacrosse.